I've already done one video talking about the proposed Donald Trump presidential library in Miami. It's a giant skyscraper that's a kind of a ripoff of like the Freedom Tower and World Trade Center and various Empire State Building, various buildings in New York. And it's going to be emblazoned in gold with Trump's name on it. And it's actually going to be a hotel, because of course it is, along with a Trump museum, a Trump presidential library, mock Oval Office, and all of this shit, right? We know that it is not going to be built by a nonprofit, which is typically the case with presidential libraries, but rather by the Trump organization, so they can profit off of this. And it seems like they might have already profited off of the notion of a Trump presidential library once.
Eric Trump posted a video showing renderings of Trump's presidential library and museum that will be based in Miami, Florida. Unsurprisingly, it's unnecessarily tall and there's gold everywhere, but I'm not actually here to critique the design of the building. However, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about this ridiculous gold Trump statue. It's literally something you would see in North Korea or like the Hunger Games. I mean, it looks absolutely ridiculous in this, what appears to be an auditorium. What I do want to talk about is this new reporting from the Washington Post that highlights an investigation that congressional Democrats are opening up into to discover what happened to millions of dollars that was meant for Trump's library. ABC, Meta, Paramount, and X all committed millions of dollars to Trump's presidential library through legal settlements after the 2024 presidential election, and these total commitments were $63 million. And now Democrats are looking into what happened to the money after the original fund was dissolved last year. These Democrats wrote letters to these companies, and as you can see, they say, now it is unclear where this money has gone, exacerbating concerns about corruption that were apparent at the time of the settlement. And representatives for those companies did not respond for questions for comment. So yes, it's fun to talk about Trump's design of his presidential library, but this is the story that we should be focused on.
Companies already committed millions of dollars to a Trump presidential library after the first Trump term, when he lost and nobody was sure if he was going to get back in. They had already started raising millions of dollars, over 60 million, according to the report. And that fund just went away last year. Well, he's back in office. We're going to start this whole thing over again. Now the presidential library is going to get pushed out. Where'd the 60 million go? This is the most corrupt family in American history. From the top down. Starts with Grandpa, went to Daddy Trump, and it is trickled down to all of his kids. They are the grifters of America. They are the con family of America. And they have milked these companies out of another $62 million. Watch how big of a fucking grift this presidential library in Miami actually is.